So the next step of the pitch is going to be introduction, and then I'm also going to combine it with the justification step. So these two really kind of are linked together. I mean, obviously the whole pitch is going to be one smooth transition from itself, right? But intro and justification is important, but I really distinguish introduction being different because I notice a lot of reps not telling people who they are and what they represent, right? So it's very important to make sure that you always tell someone who you are and who you represent, right? And that's what that introduction portion is. So the introduction consists of your name and then who you represent. In this case, it's Moxie, right? So it's going to be very simple. It doesn't matter exactly what you say. All that's important is that you guys say the exact same thing every single time, right? For instance, I want you guys to say, "Hey, my name is Kurt Burrows. I'm out here with Moxie Services." "Hey, what's up? My name's Kurt. I'm out here with Moxie." "Hello, my name is Kurt Burrows. I'm the route manager with Moxie Pest Control." Doesn't matter what you say. I just want you guys to say the same thing every single time. Me personally, I like to say, "Hey, what's up? My name's Kurt. I'm out here with Moxie." And I'll tug on my shirt. I'll show them the little Moxie M on the shirt. It's just kind of a little way to break some eye contact and be able to kind of point at what you're doing, right? Maybe I'll even point at the hat, right? "Hey, what's up? My name's Kurt. I'm out here with Moxie." Right? That's a good way to kind of break eye contact, kind of show what you're pointing at. But it doesn't really matter exactly what you say. I just want whatever you're doing, I want you to memorize it the exact same way every single time. Now, justification is the next step. It's very important to understand the importance of justification. The reason I go over each of these steps thoroughly and diligently is to show you guys that every step is important, right? A lot of times when rookies are coming out, they kind of blow over the entire pitch. They think they have it memorized. And there's no explanation as to why they do it. And there's also no diligence in how they're saying it. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have every step of the pitch memorized, but also treat it importantly, right? So the justification is the entire reason we are on the doorstep, okay? So right after you say, "My name's Kurt, I'm out here with Moxie," the reason I was dropping by, right? You really want to emphasize this. The reason I was dropping by, the only reason I was dropping by, you want to emphasize that you are dropping by for a reason, right? Is I work for blank and blank. You want to mention a couple of the neighbors, right? If they're in pointing distance, right, you want to break eye contact. So do you guys know John Smith right down here and maybe like Miley Cyrus? Do you guys know them? Cool. For them, it's been mainly, and then you hot button right here, right? And this is in the justification portion, so you guys can see this, but you want to mention a couple of bugs that they're dealing with, right? So for them, it's been mainly the wasps. Lots of ticks in the yard, little sugar ants they get in the kitchen out here. So look, if I can get you done while my trucks are here in the neighborhood today, getting everyone else done, I have a little bit of downtime in my routes. And if I can squeeze you in while I'm out here, I'm doing it for more than half off. And that is super, super, super important. When you're explaining the justification, you are creating something called a Black Friday effect, okay? So the Black Friday effect is going to be a limited time, a limited supply, and it's a limited price, okay? So the image I kind of like to give is maybe you're selling TVs on Black Friday, right? And you're working at Best Buy, and there's these TVs for like $2,000, and there's a bunch of people running in and they're grabbing the TVs off the shelves, right? And so the justification is I'm out here today taking care of the neighbors and I have a little bit of time left. If I can squeeze you in, I'm doing it for super cheap, right? So it's important to understand that. So Black Friday comes, right? Someone walks into the door and they go, "Oh, hey man, are you selling TVs at Best Buy?" And I go, "Yeah, everyone's just grabbing these things. They're flying off the shelves." And they go, "Well, I really want to think about it, right?" And you go, "Yeah, for sure. Definitely think about it. Best Buy is a huge company. We're not going anywhere. These TVs are always available for sale, and you guys can always come in, pay full price. The reason everyone's getting it done right now is because it's Black Friday, man. There's only a few left of these TVs, and they're normally like $10,000, but today they're only $200. and it's only today, right? So it's Black Friday, there's only a few left, and it's a really good price, right? So the justification really sets the tone of why it is that you're there on their doorstep and why they need to be buying right now, right? It's to create urgency, right? So, of course, if someone doesn't want to buy from you right there on the doorstep, remind them that, dude, I definitely want you to think about it, or I definitely want you to talk to your wife, or whatever it runs into later down the road in the sale. I want you to do these things. Moxie will always be there. Moxie is one of the largest companies in the world for pest control. You can always call us up at the office. You can always pay full price. We always want your business. We love loyal customers no matter what time of year it is. The reason I'm getting everything done right now, and the reason everyone's kind of getting it done, is because I'm already on the street, and because I'm already, like I said, going to be at Bob Jones's house and John Smith's house. If I can get you guys done with them, I'm able to do it for super cheap because I'm already out here, right? So that's that justification of why you're on the doorstep. Because if you don't explain your justification of you're there today for a limited time, there's a limited number of spots left, it's a limited price. If you don't do that, you're going to run into people always asking you stuff like, can I get a card? Or like, yeah, let me think about it, right? You need to let them know why you are there on their doorstep exactly. So super important, introduction, and then justification.